welcome back. I'm the Missing Ling. If you're new here, then welcome to my channel. This is part 3 of a series. Grab the playlist called My Experience with Crypto Mining if you want to start at the beginning. A brief recap. This series is about my experiment with crypto mining, specifically my experiences with trying to make real money. At the end of the last episode, I had $41 in Bitcoin, but had gone backwards financially because I'd bought a power meter to monitor the ongoing cost of power. I'd love to be able to tell you now about all the money I've made since then, both from the mining of the variety of coin types using NiceHash, as well as my experience with an alternate miner for a currency called Burst Coin. Yes, I'd love to tell you that. But let's start telling the real story, shall we? First things first, this is part 3, and I've decided to reduce the frequency of the episodes from every week to every fortnight. For you Americans out there, a fortnight means every 2 weeks. For those of you incredulous people who don't understand why I explain fortnight, it's because many Americans don't know what the word fortnight means. Episode 3, end of week 3, 21st of July 2017. It seems so strange saying that. It feels like it's been months already. What a roller coaster it's been. Bitcoin value has been down through the floor and up through the roof, and I'd better check where it is at right now before I say any more. It's a touch over $2,700 US, or about 3,400 Australian dollars, which is higher than when I started this series. My investigation of Burst Coin has also been interesting. I'll get back to that in a minute. Let's take a look at my theoretical financial position as it currently stands. I'm still developing my tracking spreadsheet. You should be able to see the first version of the summary page on the screen. Hooray! I'm making a profit, a theoretical profit that is, given the price of Bitcoin and Burst as per the last transaction values. I'm $3.21 in front after 3 weeks of running this experiment. Yes, that's well over $1 a week. You can calculate that yourselves. It is mainly due to the $94 worth of Bitcoin in my wallet. I also have about 69 cents worth of Burst Coin after almost 2 weeks of mining. You may notice that there are $127 in cash purchases and a $75 increase in asset values. The $75 increase is basically what I've listed as the resale value of the items that I've purchased. I bought a power meter, we talked about that last time. Now I've also bought some PCI riser cards. I'll need these for the extra graphics cards that I'll be buying soon. In constructing a mining rig, not all the graphics cards will fit inside the PC. These PCI riser cards allow the graphics card to be connected into the case and mounted outside of the case. I've got six standard riser cards that you can see here, as well as 2 M.2 riser cards which have not arrived yet. I'll be able to use 4 of the standard risers in the PC I already have, and the other risers would go into whatever motherboard I next get for building a second mining rig. That's later. $90 in total for those 8 riser cards, which included postage, of course. I'm also tracking the resale value of the tech that I'm using in this experiment. Generally, resale value will fall over time. I've already claimed a resale value of about $1,000 total for my pre-existing PC parts, and now I'm allowing an extra $75 as the resale value of the $127 worth of purchases that I've made. It's an estimate, whatever. It'll be there, somewhere in that range. The cash purchases have become an asset for later resale if this whole experiment collapses. As asset values are likely to drop, I will be updating the projected resale value about every 3 months during the course of this series, or when I sell them, whichever is sooner. The expense of powering the PCs is just over $39 so far. We'll keep tracking that, and it will of course increase as we add more hardware. Now, Burst Coin. Let's talk about Burst Coin. At the end of the last episode, 2 weeks ago now, I mentioned that I'd been looking at Burstcoin to see if I could use it to supplement the income that NiceHash was creating for me. I battled with the Burstcoin software for a while and finally got it running. That experience was about 3 days of frustration in getting the disk set up right. This is referred to as writing plots. I've got about 4 terabytes worth total. My PC using the CPU, not the graphics card, to write plots was taking nearly a day per terabyte. So almost 3 days wait for the 3 terabyte drive that I was using. So I got the plots done and the mining started. I then had lots of issues getting the wallet software to perform properly. After another couple of days, getting the entire 4 to 5 gigabyte blockchain to download, the local wallet started working acceptably. I got about 5 or 6 days of mining in over the last 2 weeks. Those 5 to 6 days earned me about 61 Burstcoins. Yes, 61 Burstcoins. Hooray! Money in my Burstcoin wallet. Whoop-de-doo. Yay, until I do some math. Today, those 61 Burstcoins are worth about 69 cents Australian. O. Value equals no. That's a capital N and a capital O. And no immediate value from the Burstcoin software or the network. You will notice that I'm pretty vague about how many Burstcoin I got and how long I was mining. That's because as of right now, the entire Burstcoin network is effectively offline. I cannot get to my local wallet because I cannot sync the blockchain, and I cannot get to the online wallet because the Burst network is currently suffering a denial of service attack, according to the stories on the internet, that is. I think I will end up writing off my 61 Burstcoin. I believe I can afford it. It's just not worth it. I have a few new things that I'll be investigating over the next few weeks. Alternatives to Burst. I'll start with Sia Coin Storage, or Storage Storage, I think. Those two look like options to lease out my available disk storage capacity to others as a cloud storage style offering, and make me money in the process. There could be a serious downside like network bandwidth impact, but I've got to do an experiment, right? Got to do something. Neither of Sia nor Storage sound like very big money spinners, but I'm going to keep working on alternative supplemental income whilst the various coins that NiceHash mines for me build up in my wallet. There is a little bit of evidence that the graphics cards are starting to fall in price as well. We'll keep an eye on that, and I will be looking to buy cards as opportunity arises. So, day 21, end of week 3. The Bitcoin in my wallet means that I'm technically in profit, and I've still got options to increase my income. It's been fun so far, even though I've marked Burstcoin a fail for me. I'm not addicted to the rush of market fluctuations, honestly, and I'm going to keep telling myself that. Keep an eye out for the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side.